Can you imagine a man killing his ex-girlfriend, his father, and a stranger he met online and burned their bodies?
The killer got away with it for 5 years.
What kind of person do you think is least likely to be a criminal?
Someone with a career and money.
Dellen Millard. Serial kills want to get caught.
Millard first made headlines at 14, the youngest ever to take solo flights on one day in both an airplane and helicopter.
He's got a family business worth $5 million. That is to say, just for thrill.
He even built a mechanical incinerator, an eliminator for his victims. His outlaw lifestyle was robbing, drug dealing, and pornography setting in his family's aircraft. This is his right-hand man Mark Smith, the man who rapped off the death of the first victim. Conflict is a love triangle.
On the afternoon of September 12, 2012, he asked Laura to meet him at the Toronto subway station and take her to his house.
After July 3rd, Laura Babcock disappeared. She's in the blue claw.
What do you think is the scariest thing about finding a criminal?
The police disregard.
Babcock's boyfriend Sean Lerner called the police. The phone was located at his house, and the iPad was changed to Mark's name.
The missing investigation was just abandoned and left open in bureaucratic limbo. The police just gave up looking for her.
November 29, 2012. After Dellen Millard's father's death, the police thought he was committing suicide.
But there were many points in the case. Dellen's Steam avatar was the same as his father's death. The son was the first person to see the body, but did not call the police directly. Wayne Millard had no residue left by the suicide shooting.
Homicide ruled a suicide. What do you think is the biggest obstacle to the search?
The body disappeared.
Tim Bosma, a contractor and family man from Ancaster, Ontario, on the night of May 6, 2013, he went to meet with two potential truck buyers, asking about test drives. He and his wife Charlene made the worst possible decision. Two men arrived just before dark and on foot. When he didn't return an hour later, Charlene couldn't get through to her cell phone, which was always fully charged.
Charlene Bosma reported her husband missing to the Hamilton police. The surveillance shows the two suspects and Tim's movements. Dellen Millard's industrial incinerator worked all night with sparks,
including the incinerator containing the ashes of Wayne Millard and Tim Bosma. Dellen Millard and Mark Smith were sentenced to guilty of first degree murder, sentenced to life in prison, with no parole for at least 25 years. During the trial, Millard maintained his innocence and claimed that he had no involvement in the murders. The verdict was reached based on the overwhelming evidence presented by the prosecution.
The Canadian legal system will not tolerate such heinous act of violence.